Once the aircraft is ordered, a ground crew will begin travel to the refill location. Until they arrive, local personnel will assist the pilot to reload water. Remember, pilots cannot see directly in front of the plane. Do not park or stand directly in front of the planes. A good rule of thumb is to keep a 10-foot buffer from the wingtips. Secure any loose items for prop and rotor wash. Wear eye protection. Aircraft will reload hot or while running. It will be very loud. Use ear protection. Get clear visual communication from the pilot for approach and refilling. Too much pressure will damage the aircraft. Use idle pressure from a truck or a gated valve from a hydrant. The pilot will provide the adapter. Always take extra caution when working with aircraft. Mishaps can be deadly.
When I pull into the loading pit, I would like somebody directing the aircraft into the pit so I don't hit anything. I cannot see the wingtips because the engines are in the way. When you approach the aircraft, stay outside of the wing and behind it.
The pilot will provide a 3-inch cam lock to a standard fire hose fitting.
Okay, this is the retardant tank on this aircraft. It goes from here up to here. These two valves here are pretty important for loading. They're the level valves, and they're controlled at the back when you're loading the aircraft. We hook up right here with the hose, just like that.
Notify the pilot you are flowing water. Too much pressure will damage the aircraft. Use idle pressure from a truck or a gated valve from a hydrant.
Open these two level valves, which I showed you up there. This will be the low level, about 600 gallons. This will be the high level, 800. When these lights are on, those valves are open. That tells you how full the tank is when water runs out the valve. It starts to run out the lower valve. You can close it, the light goes off.
Both tanks, all 800 gallons, can fill in about 3 minutes. Start shutting down your water once the lower level valve runs. Once the lower tank level valve runs, you have about 45 seconds before the top tank is full.
The time between water coming out the high level valve and overflowing the tank with the probability of rupturing the tank, you need to have a quick acting shutoff valve. You can't, screwing down a hydrant takes too long. And when it runs out the top valve, you quit loading the aircraft, shut the valve, and disconnect the hose.
Once the tanker is full, walk out around the wing so you can see the pilot in the cockpit. Check the area and clear them for takeoff. In case of an emergency, enter the plane from behind the wing, through the door, or the rescue window on top of the cockpit. The seat belt unlatches and all straps release. There are 3 emergency shutoffs. First, cut off the engines, located on the control panel in front of the seats. Rotate the red levers to the outside and pull the knob in the middle out. Next, pull back the fuel mix levers on the cockpit ceiling. Finally, on the ceiling behind the seats, rotate the red handles so the point faces back to shut off the fuel. Let's review the refilling procedure. Clear the loading area and direct the plane in. Safely approach the plane and get the adapter. Remove the port cap. Attach the fitting to the plane and the water source. Notify the pilot you are starting to fill. Flip the valve switches on. Begin to flow water. When the bottom level valve runs, begin to shut down your water. Remove your hose and the adapter. Replace the port cap. Signal the pilot he is full and clear them to taxi to the runway. Refer to your pilot for any questions. Also, If you see something, say something. Do not rush, stay aware. For more information on aviation safety and operations on wildland fires, visit iat.gov.